Hey guys, it's Earth Day! Happy Earth Day! We love Earth and we love animals. What a great day! And if it wasn't for the Earth, we wouldn't have any place to live. So, today is April 22nd, 2020. And now, today, we're going to read chapter 3 about Botswanian art and their culture. Remember yesterday or the day before or whenever you watched the last video, we talked about elephants and where they live. Well, now we're going to talk about the people that actually get to live with the elephant. How cool is that? Who doesn't want to live with an elephant? So we're going to talk about their culture real quick. So Botswanian art and culture, we're going to talk about their customs as well. The rich culture of Botswana has been passed down from generation to generation. The presence of traditions can be found throughout the country, from urban spaces to rural villages. In traditional Botswanian culture, elders impart values and morals on the younger populations through storytelling. As such, sharing oral histories has been a long-standing tradition amongst the people. Storytelling has been the primary method of entertainment, teaching of history, and passing on customs. Botswana is made up of multiple cultural and ethnic groups. Historically, the Tswana people, a large ethnic group consisting of smaller groups of people with unique traditions. The Tswanian people have long made their living off of agricultural uses of the land, learning the natural systems of Botswana. Cattle have long been a traditional symbol of status and wealth in Botswana. Even today, cattle are still prized by most, if not all, of the people of Botswana. Western culture has slowly been introduced to the more urban areas of Botswana, and common items like technology can be seen in everyday life. However, in the more rural and tribal areas, the people uphold a more traditional way of life. Another large grouping is in the Bantu. Bantu is a general term for over 400 different ethnic groups in Africa. So let's talk about their music. Music has always played an important role in Botswanian culture and life and can be heard everywhere you go in the country. Traditional music of Botswanian has been passed down to generations through oral history. Across social and ethnic groups throughout Botswana, different forms of music and instruments are utilized. However, since the revolution of 1966 and with the urbanization, Botswana has lost the use of many traditional instruments. A few key staple instruments are still used today, though. Community singing is usually done in an age or social group. This is typically in an a cappella, without an instrument, type of singing. Community singing can include chanting and creating unique sounds using only the human body. The most popular type of singing in Botswana is known as call and response. The leader of the group calls out or chants a line, and the group repeats it back to the leader. Drums have been presented in traditional Botswana music for thousands of years, and they continue to play a large role today. Creating the beats that people dance, sing, or chant to, or even on their own, drums are one of the most important musical instruments in Botswana. Idophones, self-sounding instruments, remain popular amongst different groups in Botswana. These instruments can include rattles, clapping pieces, and bells. They often accompany singing or drums. Because instruments have been handmade, they have never been standardized and mass-produced, meaning each instrument is completely unique, just like you, in its sound and in what the sound it will produce. Accompanying the music of Botswana is dance. Dance is also a long-standing tradition, often introduced to children at a young age. Whether as part of a tribal ritual, mimicking the movement of the larger mammals like elephants that share the lands, or just an expression of art, dance has always been held as an important role in the Botswanian culture. Songs and dances in Botswana have been means to connect with ancestral spirits and often honoring them. Dance has also been incorporated into oral histories and storytelling. Acting out history has allowed the traditional culture and customs to stay alive in today's modern world. Now let's talk about some of their art. Art comes in many forms in the country of Botswana, whether pottery, basket weaving, bushman art, or wooden crafts, each is special and unique. Pottery and clay pots have been used in Botswana for over 2,000 years. As a handmade craft, these pieces serve as functional art, much like baskets or other crafts. These special crafts can be used to tell a story. By portraying a scene from history, a deity, and animals, these pieces can continue to pass on past customs and tradition to future generations. In Botswana, children learn from their mothers the art of craft, including pottery, basket weaving, and tool making. Craft items can be made of clay, reeds, and grasses, as well as animal hides. Wooden crafts have long been used as tools and utensils for people in Botswana. The Hambuskshu in northern Botswana are well known for their extreme artistry and craftsmanship of wooden crafts, most known for their depiction of animals and animal scenes. These crafts have long been sought after in Botswana, where the Bushmen people. They were masters of rock painting, tool shaping, and extreme crafters in the substances and the subtraits they used. Bright and full of detail, Bushman paintings have long been sought after and mimicked. These pieces are known to depict scenes of history and traditional life, allowing us to peek into what the past might have looked like. Depicting scenes of the humans and elephants has long been a common theme of traditional Botswanian art school across many social and ethnic groups. The people of Botswana have learned to grow and live in harmony with the environment, including large mammals like the elephants. These art pieces allow us to learn about the interactions and the relationships over time between wildlife and humans. So today, to celebrate Earth Day, I want you to dance just like you would if you were living with the elements. Coming soon, we will get to the next chapter, as well as an Earth Day book and also some activities that I have included and sent to you guys. See you soon!